This isn't just a story about an animal. It's a descent into pressure and quiet, into a creature whose entire existence is a meditation on depth. Over the next few minutes, we won't just explain the whale, we'll follow it through biology and myth, through dream and instinct, through the slow logic of the body. This is a listening practice, not to words, but to rhythm, to the shape of stillness in something unimaginably vast. So let yourself slow. No need to grasp. Just notice. It doesn't rush. It doesn't surface unless it must. The whale, it belongs to the deep. And so, perhaps, do you? Down here the light is quieter. The world moves slower. There's no race to win. No voice to outshout. Just breath and gravity, and the pull of something older than time. This isn't emptiness. It's presence, unhurried, unbroken, alive. It moves like memory, long, slow, and certain. Not by map, not by sight, but by some older knowing, stitched into its bones. 10,000 miles, one end of the world to the other. It migrates farther than any other mammal, not to conquer, but to return. Deep inside, its heart is the size of a room, and it barely beats. 2 times each minute, not because it is weak, but because it has nothing to prove, even in silence. Its pulse carries through water for miles, a signal not of urgency, but of presence. It sleeps with one half of its brain still watching, because surrender in the ocean is a sacred risk. One side dreams, the other breathes. The body never forgets what the surface demands. Its voice is older than language. It sings not in syllables, but in frequencies that move through miles of sea. We don't hear them, but the ocean does. Whales across continents feel the ripple of its song, a kind of calligraphy, written in pressure and pitch, echoing through saltwater halls. When it gives life, it gives it while moving. A mother nursing as she swims, pouring herself into the next body. A calf gains a ton each day, carried in warmth, wrapped in blubber, not just for heat, but for memory. This is not just an animal, it is an altar of rhythm, a moving cathedral of breath and blood. It remembers how to live without rushing, how to listen without needing to speak, and how to belong to the deep without apology. The whale appears in many stories, but always at the same moment, when the surface no longer holds the answer. In the book of Jonah, a man runs from his calling and is swallowed whole, not to die, but to be remade. The belly of the whale is not a grave, it is a womb, dark, enclosed, full of pressure and silence, but also of change. Jonah enters one kind of man and emerges another. In Polynesian traditions, whales are not beasts. They are ancestors' totem spirits who carry memory in the form of song. Some say they guide lost voyagers. Others say their voices mark the boundaries between one world and the next. Their bodies move through water, but their presence moves through time. The depth psychologist called the whale an image of the unconscious, the great unknown, vast, mysterious, alive. It holds everything we've forgotten, everything we've feared, everything we've buried too deep to name. To encounter a whale in a dream is not just an event. It is a summons. The ancient myths knew this, that the hero must go down before they can rise. Descent first, into shadow, into story, into the pressure that precedes transformation. Even in modern stories, the whale has never lost its gravity. In Moby Dick, the whale is unknowable, a symbol of God, nature, obsession, and everything that refuses to be controlled. In Big Fish, it's the line between fact and imagination, something larger than the self, pulling us toward wonder. Across cultures and centuries, the whale returns, not as villain, but as vessel, the one who carries us through the dark, when we no longer know who we are, not to destroy us, but to deliver us back to the surface, changed forever. To be present is not to rise above, it is to descend gently, past the noise of thought, past the performance of being fine, into the silence beneath language. The breath deepens, the shoulders fall, the pulse slows, and the body begins to listen inward. This is the parasympathetic shift, the body's way of saying, "You're safe now." The vagus nerve lights its long thread from brain to belly, calming the heart, softening the voice, widening the gaze. It's not a trick, it's your original rhythm, waiting beneath all urgency. The whale does not speak in words. It sings in tones that touch what language cannot reach, frequencies that the conscious mind might miss, but the body remembers. The deep hum of presence is not an idea, it's a resonance, a homecoming in the nervous system. So when you say, "I am," you are not reaching for something higher. You are returning to something deeper. Beneath every thought, every role, every story, there is a stillness that knows you, a breath that holds you, a presence that does not need to be earned. Not everything that matters needs to be explained. Some things only ask to be felt. The whale does not ask for your understanding. It asks for your presence. Not everything that speaks uses words. If something in you stirred, dive deeper. explore the I Am meditation or the full companion guide. Let this be more than an image. Let it be a beginning. Begin where the whale begins, in the deep.